Hello, this is Wicked Shrapnel, and I wanted to show you my platinum runs on Greenhorn's Grove. So I've got gold in most of the tracks, except once we get up here in Experts and Masters. But I still have some learning to do to master those. But I've gone back and started to get platinums in Greenhorn's Grove, so I'm going to show you those runs and where I stand amongst my peers on my friends list. So let's see, for Turbine Terror, I am top of my friends list, ranked 642 in the world with 45.546. So let's take a look at the replay. And if I do this format, I could record in a little better quality and give you kind of a play-by-play of what I was doing rather than just posting a live stream. So for this one, you want to do a little flips-a-doodle. It'll get you back on the ground a lot quicker. And showing the replays, you can see the control right, so gives you a little better understanding of which buttons I'm pushing to get my times. So do a little break at the top of that ramp and get you back onto the lower ramp a lot quicker. I slowed down there too so that you try to land on the downslope of that next ramp. If you just go balls to the wall, then you end up overshooting it some. So this one's really slowing down at the top of the ramps is the key to go as fast as you possibly can. And this is the last part of it, which is just gun it straight into the finish line. 45.546. So let's go on to the next one, which is Waterworks. Let's see where I'm at on my friends list. Ooh, Ryuk_U has beat me on that one. So let's see a replay. He's only beat me by 0.2 of a second. Good job, sir. And if you want to add me on PlayStation 4, I guess PlayStation 3. Is this game on PlayStation 3? I'm sure the leaderboards might be the same for PlayStation 3 and 4. I don't know for sure. But I only have PlayStation 4. And there's another instance of braking at the top of the hills. And then try to slow down in here. Don't give it too much gas because you want to land towards the front of that ramp so you can gun it. Get over that hump. That was the hardest thing for me to do, was hit those two slopes as good as you can. Slowing down, oh, there's a little lags. Not sure why the PlayStation does that. It does it in game too. And it drives me insane. But 35.771 for that one. In Observatory, let's see where we're at here. At the top of my friends list on this one, 924 in the world with 36.2. Let's take a look at the replay. And I've definitely got my money's worth out of Trials Fusion. For 20 bucks, I think it's a very fun and challenging game. It's easy, you know, there's not too many controls. You're just using gas brake and controlling your lean, but it's hard to master. And on this one, do not give it any gas going down that slope, and you will go faster than if you did give it gas. So that was something that someone in my stream told me, and that really helped me out for getting a fast time on this track. And you also want to give it a little brakes at the top of this slope to try not to go up too high. I could have given it a little bit more brakes. Just trying to land on the down slopes, get up on top of this little platform. And there we go, 36.922. Alright, coming in the Derby. I don't think I have the best time on this one. I'm on the second page, but I got like one of the slowest times you can get and still get platinum. But it was good enough for platinum, so it was good enough for me. And this is another one of just, you know, not trying to just hold down the gas and go as fast as you can all the way through it, because if you let off the gas enough to hit the down slope on the other side of the hill, it'll end up being better off for you. So like there, I went a little bit too far. There's definitely room for improvement on this one. But just trying to give it just enough gas so that you go up over the hill and then hit the downside on the other side is really what the goal is. Yeah, so there's definitely room for improvement on this one. Like there, I overshot. And it just really takes practice to be able to hit them right. So there we go. Not that bad. And Cliffhanger, where are we at on this one? Oh, we got 4 people ahead of me. I got 43.882. And I really didn't play the previous Trials game that much, but this one I've played a lot. This one, really don't want to touch anything until the doors completely open and drop you. And then getting through that first part of the track is really luck on like the kind of bounce that you get on your bike. And another tip that kind of helped me out is just making sure that your back wheel always touches first when you're landing. That gets you going much quicker. You don't get much bounce as long as your back tire is hitting first. And I had a real problem with those slopes slowing me down. Hit the brakes at the top of that hill and then gun it. And you might want to let off the gas a little bit right at the top of that hill. So you don't want to go too high up in the air, it'll just waste time. So 43.882. I was pretty happy with that one. It took a lot of retries to get a platinum score on this one. And balancing act, the key for balancing act. So it looks like I'm second on my friends list here. Stro06 beat me. But for this one, you want to use the first motorcycle that is unlocked. You don't want to use the Roach or I forget the names of the freaking bikes, but you want to use the first bike because it has, you know, the best balance. You know, it might not be the overall fastest bike, but going super fast is really not the key to this track. And another, try to give it just enough gas that you're landing on the down slopes. Every time you go, like, crest the top of a hill, just give it a little gas just to keep your front wheel up in the air. And then for these ones, it's really just controlling the throttle. You don't want to give it full throttle, you just want to give it enough throttle to, oh, there's some more freaking lag. Give it just enough throttle to, you know, move up the hill but not bring your front tire up. So it's really just practicing how much throttle you need to give. And this one, you really don't want to completely let off the throttle. You can kind of tap it just to get up that hill. That took me forever to realize that the Roach was not going to do that very well. And this is about as far as I get. Bulk. But still, that might look easy, but it's not as easy as it looks. So I challenge you to go try it yourself. So that's pretty much it. That is all platinum runs on Greenhorn's Grove. So next I will do Arctic Open, try to get all platinum runs on that, and then I will do a review of all my runs on those, and I'll keep going forward as far as I can, try to get platinum runs on as many as I can. Maybe by the time I get platinum on all these, I'll be good enough to at least get all golds and expert club and at least pass the Masters Gauntlet. Masters Gauntlet, I've only been able to get through one track, so I still got some learning to do. But that's all I got for now, so I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you later. Take it easy.